So we're holding the laws of Shabbos, section 301, Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch 301, Halacha 44. So we learned previously that you're allowed to wear two garments, one on top of the other, and walk with them on Shabbos, even with two hats. If this is your custom to do it during the week, just make sure the wind should not blow it away. That was on Halacha 43. Mem Gimel Halacha 44. It says it is permitted to go out to the public domain wearing gloves, because they serve as garments for the hands. It's not Chabad custom, but it is allowed, permitted to go out. They serve as garments for the hands. So there is, obviously we're dealing with a place where there's no Eruv.
Right.
Otherwise, question. There is an authority who is stringent and requires that they be sewed. They be sewed to the sleeves,
attached to the sleeves
of one's garment, or securely tied to the garments with a permanent knot on Friday. The rationale is that at a time one may have to scratch his flesh because a louse or a bug is stinging him, and he cannot scratch his flesh while wearing gloves. So he must therefore remove one hand from its glove and hold that glove with the other hand, and not wear it as a garment. So it is possible that he will forget that he is holding the glove and start carrying it 4 cubits in the public domain. That's the issue. It is proper to give way to his words and follow his stringency, and that's why Chabad don't do it. Different laws applies to a muff, a hand covering into which one inserts both of one's hands, one from either side. It is permitted to go out while wearing it without tying or sewing it, since he will still be wearing it on his second hand, even if one removes one
hand from it.
Even if one removes one hand from it to scratch a place on his body, there would be no prohibition at all if one walked 4 cubits in the public domain in this manner. We're not concerned that he will remove both his hands and then forget and hold it in his hand while walking 4 cubits. There are authorities who rule stringently in this instance as well. It is preferable to give way to their words and follow their stringency when possible in places where it is not that cold. Nevertheless, the prevailing custom is to be lenient in all instances. But again, Chabad is not try not to wear gloves.
Right.
Maybe women, I think women, for them it's not just a garment, it also might be an ornament. And so
back in the day, the women were, in the Victorian times,
Welcome to you.
their women